All right, I'm here with Paul Friskop. And Paul, you've got a beautiful car here. What can you tell me about your car?
Well, it's a 1957 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz. The Biarritz was always the convertible model of the top of the line Cadillac.
What was the non-convertible called?
It was called the Brougham.
The Brougham.
And it had the stainless steel roof that was brushed.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so both very distinguished cars.
Yes. They were way expensive for the year.
So this is a 1957.
Yes.
Was that the first year of the Eldorado?
No.
They had one before that.
No, I can't even tell you. I know they had it clear back to 53.
Okay. What kind of features did a car like this come with?
Well, some of the outstanding features, I guess, were of course the fins and the tail light treating. That was very unique.
Yep.
And it had aluminum bumpers that were chromed, and then they had the stainless steel lower trim. So these two metals don't always match because of the nature of, the type of metal it actually is. And then it had the gold accent trim. This particular car has a drum clock rather than a hand clock. So instead of a face of hands, it's a drum that rolls. And
okay. Well, we should have a look at that. Is this convertible top cover? Is that normal?
No, this was called, you could get a soft boot on it to cover it, or this was called a parade boot.
I see.
So these are 3 independent fiberglass panels that snap over the opening for the top.
Oh, that's just such a nice look.
So it's a very nice finished look. But on the other hand, they're a real problem to store then, because it's hard to care for these things when they're rolling around in your trunk.
Right, they're bulky, they want to roll, and you got to keep them perfect. You got to
Yeah, you got to make a special protective sack for them.
All right, what kind of engine does it have under the hood?
Well, it's the big V8, and it has what they call the Batwing Air Cleaner, because it's 2 big 4-barrel carburetors. It's a 365 V8 that developed 325 horsepower.
Oh, wow. Okay, so back in 57, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Wow, look at all the chrome on that dash and in this interior. It is so beautiful. This
interior is correct. I've seen others restored and they put leather in them, but it had to be a particular leather.
Okay.
If you look at this is Bullhide. And so it's got a different grain to it. But that is correct.
Okay. I'm just looking. It looks like you have power brakes and probably power steering.
Yep, power steering, all those things. It also has a Wonder Bar radio and electric windows. And it also has, there are only 49 of these. It was the first year for air conditioning. There were only 49 convertibles with air, and this is one of them.
Well, and I almost missed that, but those little doors under the windshield there.
Yes, yeah, so that's the giveaway. And it actually works.
It really does, huh?
It's not enough for a black-on-black car, but it does have some cool air.
Right, and I guess you have power windows, but there's a hand crank for the vent window, I guess, in the front. Wow, that's very, very cool.
And of course, it's electric top.
Electric top. Okay, and I noticed there's even a electric pull down on the trunk.
Yeah.
And how do you open the trunk then?
It has a button in the glove box.
Oh, there's in the glove box.
Yeah.
Very cool. Wow. Now, how long have you had this car?
12 years, I guess.
12 years?
Yeah.
And was it in this condition when you got it?
Not really.
Okay.
It had been restored, but not to the degree you see it today. So.
Wow. That is beautiful. That is pretty impressive. And I wonder, okay, power steering, and that's an oil filter up top there.
Yeah.
That's an unusual under the hood here.
Yeah, because this is the box that controls the automatic dimming lights.
Oh, that's what this is here.
Yeah, and there's a photocell on the padded dash there that controlled that. And it had the huge oversized battery.
Oh, wow, yeah, it sticks right through.
Yeah, and that's period correct.
Wow. And there's the giant air conditioning compressor right there.
Yeah.
With 2 belts on it.
Yep.
Wow, that is really cool. Can't even tell it's running. With the back wheel.
Had the Sabre wheels, and there's a 5th one in the trunk, so the spare matched.
Okay, so if you had a flat, you're still going to be styling.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to take a look at this radio too. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for bringing this to the Concours and letting us see it.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate you taking a few minutes to show us around. This is a really, really great car. You don't see them ever anymore, you know? It's just such a treat. So thanks a lot, Paul.
Okay.